Welcome back to Phile, the home of forgotten legends, wild engineering, and machines that rewrote the rules. Today, we're uncovering the story of an engine that didn't just power race cars, it defined an era of American performance. This is the Ford 427 Gurney Eagle, an outlaw of horsepower, innovation, and pure mechanical attitude. When you think of Ford's legendary V8 South, names like the 289, the 302, and the big block 427 usually dominate the conversation. But hidden between the chapters of racing history is a version of the 427 so special, so rare, and so brutally effective that only real gearheads even know it existed. And the mastermind behind it, Dan Gurney, one of America's most brilliant and underrated racing minds. Dan Gurney wasn't just a driver, he was a thinker, a builder, and a pioneer. He won in Formula One, NASCAR, IndyCar, and sports cars. But what made him truly different was the fact that he didn't just race machines, he improved them. And the 427 Gurney Eagle is one of his boldest creations. To understand this engine, you need to understand its roots. The original Ford Fa 427 was already a monster, forged internals, massive displacement, and enough torque to twist a chassis in half. It powered everything from NASCAR stock cars to the legendary GT40 MK to that conquered Le Mans. But Gurney wasn't satisfied. He took the 427 and redesigned its heart, the cylinder heads. Instead of Ford's original layout, he created his own high-flow, high-efficiency Gurney Eagle heads, inspired by the technology he was developing in his own racing company, All American Racers. The result was an engine that breathed better, revved harder, and made far more usable power. Numbers don't lie. A standard 427 made impressive horsepower, but the 427 Gurney Eagle, it pushed between 620 and 700 horsepower, depending on tuning in the 1960s. That's supercar power, decades before supercars existed. This engine didn't scream, it roared, deep, violent, and mechanical. Every throttle blip sounded like the crack of thunder, and it wasn't built to be pretty, it was built to win, to dominate, to intimidate. You could find variations of the Gurney Eagle powering everything from Can-Am race cars to wild experimental builds. It became a symbol of American engineering daring to punch far above its weight. It took the brute strength of Ford's Fa platform and fused it with Gurney's racing intelligence, a perfect marriage of muscle and precision. But here's the part most people don't know. The 427 Gurney Eagle didn't just make power, it pushed innovation. Dan Gurney experimented with new metallurgy, revised intake geometry, and higher flow exhaust paths. Some of the design principles in these heads influenced later American engines for years. Today, the Gurney Eagle is nearly impossible to find. Engines with authentic heads are considered holy grail collectibles. They sit in museums, private collections, and legendary race cars that rarely see the light of day. A real one can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, and that's if you can even find one for sale. But the legacy of this engine isn't about rarity, it's about attitude. It's about one man deciding that good enough wasn't good enough. It's about American innovation challenging the world, one combustion cycle at a time. The Ford 427 Gurney Eagle isn't just an engine, it's a mechanical declaration of independence, a reminder that great things happen when courage meets engineering. If you enjoyed this deep dive into automotive history, hit that like button, share this video with your fellow gearheads, and subscribe to Phile. We're a small channel, but we're bringing big stories, and your support means everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where passion meets horsepower.